Hello everyone, it's Davina and Freya, and we are Want More Babies 2015. And I wanted to do a quick little video for Nicole Bowling, and I hope I make it in time. If not, then I hope you guys will enjoy my road to how I discovered my reborns. Long story short, I've had problems getting pregnant and staying pregnant, and I've had 3 miscarriages and 1 successful birth, which is my son. The miscarriages, they lead from ages 18 to my last miscarriage was at 37. So it kind of spans a while. During that time, we raised our niece. She came to live with us when she was 8.5 months old, and she stayed with us until she was 13. And she'll be 15 this year. So we had her most of her life. When she moved out, I was really depressed about her leaving because she was my baby girl, and it was like, you know, losing one of my children because she was leaving me. And I had seen, at the time I didn't know they were reborns, it popped up lifelike dolls on eBay, and I'd seen them, and the prices at the time was like, oh my god. There was no way I could afford that. And I was like, ah, they're cute, they're pretty, whatever. And then when she left, I got back on there and I was searching up lifelike dolls. And reborns popped up. And I was like, oh. And I got to looking and I was like, okay, it's the same dolls. And around the same time, I read an article about a woman who had them. And she said they were like her therapy when she was feeling down and low and depressed. You know, she could hold the babies, dress the babies, and it would help her. And she wouldn't be so depressed. And I told my husband, and he said, well, you know, that's up to you. Your birthday's coming up. If that's what you want to get, then, you know, get it. So last year, my 39th birthday, I got my first reborn. And that is Flora. And I had no clue what I was buying. I really didn't. She still is tiny. They said she was newborn, and I was expecting newborn. And she fits in large preemie. She doesn't really even fit in newborn, and I was so heartbroken because I really wanted a newborn-sized baby. And she had an open mouth. Someone had cut her mouth open, and at the time when I got her, I was happy about it because I didn't know how to modify pacifiers. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. And she had an open mouth, and I was kind of excited about that because I thought, oh, I could just give her a regular pacifier, and I'll have the joys of a silicone and a reborn, and it'll be great. And I quickly regretted my choice, not too soon after I got her. Her mouth is starting to rip at the corners, and like I said, she's so tiny, and I was just devastated. But because of her, I found, you know, YouTube, and, well, not because of her, but it led me into doing YouTube. And of course, my husband says it's a bug. It bites you, and once it bites you, you want a new baby every so often. And I kind of think he might be true on that one. Because I got my Flora, who is the Lee kit, and 3 months later I got my Fiona, and she is the Faith kit by Dorothy Moon. And then he bought me an Ashton Drake 3 months after that. And about 6-7 months later, for my birthday this year, my husband and my mother got together and got me her. And of course, she's twin A. And yes, I know she's tiny, but I knew she would be tiny, so it wasn't a shock like it was with Flora. So I'm good with that. A lot of people said, "Oh, she's tiny, you won't like her," but I'm in love. Her artist painted her perfect. She's weighted perfect. She is my dream so far, and I love her so much. And she passes the real test because my aunt is one of these people that, you know, don't like dolls. If you're over a certain age, she don't think you should collect them or have them. And I showed her, I had her wrapped up, and I took her out, and I said, "Look here," and she's, "Oh, who's baby?" And she's holding her, and when I first took her out there, she didn't think she was a doll. I was like, "Oh, she's my newest collectible. What do you think?" And she looked at her, and she's like, "That's a doll." And she grabbed her hand and kind of squeezed her hand, and she's like, "Oh my God." And she held her, and she's looking at her, and she's like, "She feels so real, and she looks so real, and oh my God." So yeah, I'm really pleased with my purchase on this one. But that is a quick little overview of what led me to the reborns, and of course to YouTube and everything. And the reason I have so much baby stuff is because I was wanting to have another baby, and it never happened, and now my girls get to use it. And I have bottles and dresses and shoes and all that kind of stuff. And you know, now my dolls can wear it and use it, and they'll never outgrow it. And yeah, I'm happy with my dolls, and they really do help with the depression and anxiety and everything. So yeah, that's my story, and I hope it don't bore you to tears. And thanks for watching, and I hope you all continue to watch. So thanks, guys. Bye.